Galacticos, just our luck, we've got League twice this week. We're playing Celta de Vigo here on Saturday. Here's my starting 11. I want to see Keylor Navas in goal, Pepe and Ramos in center back. Out wide, I want to see Carvajal and Danilo, who's actually playing quite well as of recently. In the midfield, I'm going to go with a 4-3-3, so I want to see Casemiro in that holding position, Kroos and Isco above him. James hasn't been playing that well, so I'm going to sit him. And up top, I want to see Lucas Vázquez. I'm a huge fan. He's been playing really well. He played awesome against Levante, Cristiano and Borja Mayoral. I still want to continue to see him play because he got his first goal against Levante, and I'm excited for that. V?
Thank you, Ashley. I like it. I'm going to some slight variations. I'm also really excited to see Real Madrid get their second win in a row. So I'm going to see, well, hopefully I'm going to see if Zidane agrees with me. Keylor Navas, Varane and Pepe. On the right, Carvajal, who's back. That's good news. And on the left, Danilo. Midfield for Casemiro, Kroos and Isco instead of James. I think he's making more merits recently. And up top, I want to see Jesse from the beginning with Lucas Vázquez. Oh my God, Lucas Vázquez. And of course, the man in charge of scoring the goals, Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, so, well, Galacticos, if you haven't yet liked or subscribed, let's talk about Real Madrid and how we get to the game. I think, of course, this is obviously not the brightest of moments for us, but it's always better to come off a win than to come off a defeat. So I think this might be the time where we, start a good streak of winning games.
Yeah, we saw some great things against Levante. It wasn't the most beautifully played game, but I do have to commend, and I'm a big fan, but Lucas Vázquez, did you like how he played?
I love how he played, and as you say, it was not the most beautiful game, but it didn't have to be.
Right.
We had to win, because it's always better to cure, let's say, or heal some problems of wins than of defeats.
Right.
So yeah, I like Lucas Vázquez a lot. I think he's there with the commitment, the enthusiasm, a lot of energy.
The work rate. He was like a little spark on the field, and I love that we were talking about this earlier with El Cañón, but he loves to go 1v1 against players, and that's something that we're not seeing that often with a lot of our players. A lot of times they'll dribble, but they're not going directly to goal at players, and I think that is what the difference was, and that actually drew the PK that we got.
Yeah, that creates a lot of danger. I'd say our best 1v1 player right now is Gareth Bale, when he's on. And well, it used to be Cristiano, but apparently one of the things that Cristiano is going to have to change in his evolution as a player is he's lost that explosion.
Right.
So in the 1v1, he's not there yet,
No.
or not yet, but not anymore. So Lucas Vázquez is a good example of that. I also like Mayoral. And I think this is a good game for Zidane to confirm the fact that, players that deserve to play because they earn it in the training sessions during the week and on the games, then this is a good chance for Zidane to make it clear,
Right.
Like if you earn it, you'll be on the pitch.
Right, I totally agree. I think that it needs to be a good balance between the stars, but if the stars aren't doing their job, like we've seen James playing pretty terribly these last couple of matches, not doing exactly what he's been required to do, and if he's playing that way, he doesn't deserve, I think, to get that nod to start. I think we need to give other players time to get some confidence on the field, to get minutes, because those minutes are really what makes you play better every single match. It's like accumulating minutes, accumulating confidence. We could see that with Mayoral, especially.
Yeah, and I think it's important to say that, games are not, you're not going to have the 11 players and that's it. You can always change during the game, and maybe for a star that is not doing quite well from the beginning, this maybe a good positive message is like, dude, you have to work for it on the pitch. You're not going to start, but you'll come on for 30 minutes.
Right.
And if you do great, then, maybe next match you will start.
Right. Keeps it competitive.
It keeps it competitive. About the game itself against Celta, we know what Celta does on the pitch. They're very organized by Berizzo, doing a great job. The last month or 2 months haven't been that great, but they started off very strongly.
They did start off strong.
And it's going to be a very physical and mental challenge for Real Madrid. It's going to be high pressure. They're going to play at a high pace. And it's going to be a challenge to see how we are, especially physically, I think, and how we hold up to that challenge.
Right. For me, the match against Levante, I saw Real Madrid that was a little bit tired. And I think when we get against physical teams that can run and are well organized, they give us a run for our money just on the physical aspect of it. But we also do have to point out that Nolito is back. And I think that he's a dangerous striker. I like the way he plays, and he could cause some problems for us tomorrow as well.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, he's the guy who scored the first goal of Celta in the game that we played in Vigo against them in the first leg. Actually, I want to say is one of my favorite away games of the season. Is one of the games we saw Real Madrid not playing beautifully, but actually winning the game with, enthusiasm, power, and just, doing what they had to do to win.
Grit.
So we have to be careful with Nolito, also with Iago Aspas, and with Celta as a team in general. But I think, again, is a game that we need to win to confirm this maybe new good sensations that it's hard to say, but they're new. But let's hope they're here to stay. Galacticos.
Galacticos,
So,
second game winning streak we're looking for.
A long streak of 2 games, but well, you know, if we're gonna have a 100-game
Gotta start somewhere.
winning streak, it has to start with 2. And hopefully this will be the second. Having said that, I'm going to say that Real Madrid will win 3-1.
Okay, I don't know if it'll be such a high scoring match, not that 3 is so high scoring. So I'm gonna go with 2-1. I think it's gonna be a close match, but I think we'll come out with a win. And my Luki Vasquez, I think that he'll get a goal.
He'll get 2 goals maybe for Ashley, and
for
he'll
me.
say hello to the stands looking for Ashley. Ashley, where are you? Anyway, Galacticos, I said 3-1. She says 2-1. Want to know what you say? And, you know, like and subscribe. And we'll see you on Saturday right here at the Bernabeu.